the handyman process. In this video, we're going to talk about where does your money go for your handyman jobs. We're going to kind of take a typical basic job and break it down into how the money comes in and where it ends up going. So let's go ahead and break it down. So let's say you have a job, a homeowner reached out to you for some type of kitchen work. You have to install a kitchen sink, a faucet, some cabinets. You're looking at about 8 hours on the job plus 2 hours for commuting and back and forth. Keep in mind, I'm using round numbers here just to make the math easier. So in terms of what are you going to get paid, you've estimated it out and you're expecting revenue to receive $1,000. If you take a look at the supplies you need for this job, the homeowner is providing pretty much everything. You just need to bring a couple of fasteners or whatnot, so you have a cost of goods sold of about $100. To figure out the gross profit, you're going to take the revenue minus the cost of goods sold, and you're going to end up with $900. So that's gross profit. Now we get into operating expenses. And I'm making the assumption that you only do one job a month, so all your operating expenses are kind of going against this one particular job. In reality, spread it out across multiple jobs. But for your operating expenses, you have your software, advertising, insurance, office expenses, so on and so on. That's the next expense to come out. So if you take that out, you end up with your operating profit. So you take your gross profit of $900 minus your operating expenses, and you're left with $700. Finally, we have the dreaded taxes, right? Let's say you're in a 25% tax bracket for federal, self-employment, state, and whatnot. It comes out to about $175. Now you end up with your net profit. This is the money that you made when it's all said and done. So in this case, it went from $1,000 down to $525. Now, from this is where you pay yourself. You can either pay yourself or you can reinvest this money back into the business. But it's important to know these numbers because as a handyman, you really didn't make $100 an hour, right? You made $52.50 an hour if you paid yourself the complete amount of money. Or if you invested more back into the business to buy tools or whatnot, your take-home pay would be even less because you have to take that money out that was being reinvested back in tools and whatnot. Let's say you took out $12.50 and now you're at $40 an hour. Anyway, keep these things in mind when you make your estimates and when you try to figure out the cost of doing business, because this is really how it works. So hopefully you like this. If you have any more questions or videos you'd like to see, please go ahead and leave a comment. If you like this type of content, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me get this word out to other handymen. So I appreciate your time. Thank you.